It seems like everything we thought we knew is actually false. History is often distorted. Natural phenomena are labeled as anomalies when they don't fit accepted theories. Mathematical and quantum theories, which should be related, remain disconnected. The modern world, as great discoveries were already known to ancient civilizations that have disappeared. Cave paintings depict gods resembling astronauts, a golden airplane statue, and countless other mysteries. Perhaps we actually know less about the world as creation than our ancestors did. The Old Testament provides some answers, but even its authenticity is debated. The Sinai Codex, which contains the Old Testament, is incomplete and its originality is uncertain. The oldest manuscripts, such as the books of Enoch and the famous Book of Daniel Ezra, are considered important sources despite not being original. His mysteries start with the fact that in the ancient Hebrew world, a covenant was basically just a contract. So, essentially, it is just an old contract. Who was this contract with? Let us turn to the Old Testament and the question comes up again. Once, the archangel Lucifer appeared to God the Father and said they no longer wanted to serve him. Then God commanded the archangel Michael, his strongest angel, to destroy Lucifer and his followers with a fiery sword. A familiar tale, right? And as for the name Lucifer, it comes from Latin and means light bringer. A pretty odd name for an angel of darkness, don't you think? After the gods' battle, heaven and hell were divided. The prophet Isaiah describes the battle in chapter 14, verses 12 to 14, saying, "How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations." John the Divine-S Book of Revelation depicts the heavenly battle in more detail, with Michael and his angels fighting against the dragon and his angels. But was this battle original? In Tibetan crypts, a Zen book tells of a similar battle in the fourth world, where disobedient sons fell from heaven to earth after refusing to create beings in their own image. In ancient Egyptian mythology, the god Ra fights against his rebellious children, casting them down to earth. The Greek poet Hesiod in his work Theogony talks about gods descending to earth. Roman poet Ovid in Metamorphoses tells the story of Phaethon falling to earth and almost destroying it. In Greek mythology, the 12 sons of Uranus and Gaia attack Olympus, the realm of Zeus. In Mori legends, the god Toni restores order among the stars, leading to a rebellion of those who defy him in the heavens. According to the Paiute Indians, the god Inanna is banished from the heavens to earth after waging war against other gods. The Kikai Maya tribes, despite lacking philosophy, sometimes incorporate philosophical ideas into their myths, which are not typically associated with primitive cultures. They had this interesting character, Kukulkan, a man created by the gods. Later, other people also created by the gods appeared, as clearly described in the cryptographs. They had no parents, which got the supposedly primitive tribes thinking, but something doesn't quite make sense. According to the Bible, there was only one all-powerful God in heaven. However, in the Old Testament, God is often mentioned in the plural. The religious explanation of the Trinity of God is mostly metaphorical, with only one concrete reality. The human mind can't comprehend the mystery of divine existence. At the same time, it is said that we are the exclusive descendants of God as providence, created in his likeness. In other words, the Absolute created a few flawed people. Maybe the answer is right in front of us. When the world was created, it wasn't just one God, but multiple gods involved. If we take away the metaphors, it seems like there was a battle among the gods and the ones who lost came to earth. To avoid being found by the victorious gods, they intervened in evolution and sped it up. It doesn't really matter who these gods are because we never know for sure.